Welcome to The Explainer. So picture this, you casually scrolling through your news feed, and bam, you see this absolutely jaw-dropping photo, or maybe a shocking video of a riot, and immediately your blood pressure just spikes. We've all been there, right? But here's the really pressing problem of our digital age. Our own eyes might actually be deceiving us. Today, we're going to unpack what professionals call the forensic stack. This is the exact set of open-source tools and techniques used to figure out what's actual reality and what's just a highly effective digital illusion designed to manipulate you. All right, here's our roadmap for building your digital detectives toolkit today. We're going to hit 1. Why seeing is no longer believing. 2. The digital time machine. 3. Deconstructing video with InVid. 4. Geolocation and hidden metadata. And finally, 5. The layered verification rule. Let's kick things off with Section 1. Seeing is no longer believing, and the rise of digital forensics.
You know, we've basically been taught since childhood to fundamentally trust what's right in front of our eyes. Seeing is believing, right? Well, in our current information ecosystem, seeing is definitely no longer believing. Relying solely on your eyes in today's digital landscape is just a total recipe for disaster. Professional fact-checkers know that human perception is actually pretty easy to manipulate. A really compelling emotional image can bypass our critical thinking entirely and just go straight to our emotions. That's exactly why we have to stop passively consuming media and start actively interrogating it.
So how do we fight back? We rely on OSINT, Open Source Intelligence. Simply put, it's the collection and analysis of information gathered from public sources to act as a foundation for digital verification. Think of OSINT as your ultimate investigative toolkit for restoring reality. And the best part? It empowers anyone. You don't need to be in a government intelligence agency to do this. Everyday citizens can literally pull back the curtain on digital media. With OSINT, we replace those knee-jerk emotional reactions with cold, hard, verifiable facts. Moving on to Section 2. The Digital Time Machine. Mastering Reverse Image Search. Okay, let's dive into this. This is the absolute most fundamental tool in your new forensic stack. It's how we debunk a really common tactic called old content reuse. Imagine a disinformation agent wants to spark immediate political outrage. Honestly, they usually won't even bother using complex AI to generate a fake image. Instead, they'll just grab a very real photo of a protest from a totally different country, maybe taken 5 years ago, and post it today claiming it's current election violence. It works because we just assume what we see on our timeline today happened today. So, to catch this, you spot the viral photo, and then you fire up your digital time machine. You literally just upload that image file directly to search engines like Google Images, TinEye, or Yandex. These tools scan the web for that exact visual footprint, tracing the image all the way back to its original publication date. Just like that, you've proven it's a recycled fake.
Section 3. Deconstructing video with InVid. Chopping up time.
So verifying a static photograph is one thing, but what happens when the content is in motion? How do you actually verify a moving target? A digital video contains thousands of individual frames, and standard reverse image search engines, they don't accept raw video files. This is a massive technical hurdle. If a video snippet is taken out of context or subtly manipulated, we need a way to essentially freeze time so we can examine the video's DNA.
Enter InVid. This specialized tool is a real game changer because it literally deconstructs time. It chops a viral video down into specific static keyframes, basically turning a continuous moving video into a manageable series of smaller thumbnail photographs. Once InVid extracts those specific high-contrast frames for us, we can then run our reverse image searches on those exact frozen moments. It lets us pinpoint whether a specific second of a clip was digitally manipulated or if the whole event actually belongs to a completely different historical context. We're literally taking the video apart, frame by frame, to find the truth.
Now for Section 4. Geolocation and hidden metadata, pinpointing reality. All right, we've mastered time, but now we need to master physical space. Think about the stark contrast between visible and invisible data. Visible data is your geolocation, matching things you can see like street signs, a specific mountain range, or even the weather with satellite imagery on platforms like Google Earth. That proves if an event actually happened where they claim it did. But then you have the invisible data, the EXIF metadata. Every single time a modern digital camera or smartphone snaps a picture, it quietly buries a hidden timestamp and camera details deep inside the file's code. So an anonymous poster might completely lie in their caption about when a photo was taken, but that invisible EXIF data, it reveals the undeniable exact mathematical moment the camera captured that file. It's just the perfect marriage of visible sleuthing and invisible digital forensics.
Which brings us right to our final stop, Section 5, the layered verification rule. Building an unbreakable case.
So what does this all mean? How do we combine these powers to make sure we aren't fooled? Well, the crucial point is understanding the absolute golden rule of digital forensics. Never, ever trust just one single tool. 100% true verification happens right at the intersection of AI analysis, geolocation, and metadata. Look, a reverse image search might fail because the image was horizontally flipped, but if you check the hidden metadata, you catch the lie. Or say a social media platform strips out the metadata when the file is uploaded. The metadata is gone, sure, but your visible geolocation skills using Google Earth will still prove the location is faked. Sophisticated bad actors might trick one tool, but they rarely trick all three at once. You absolutely have to layer your verification methods.
Let's do a quick recap of the complete forensic stack we've built together. First, reverse image searches on Google, TinEye, or Yandex. That's your digital time machine for photos. Second, video keyframe extraction using InVid to seamlessly chop moving targets into searchable frames. Third, geolocation via Google Earth to independently verify the physical reality of an environment. And finally, checking that hidden EXIF metadata to confirm the invisible digital timestamp. Layering these techniques is exactly what guarantees your case is fundamentally unbreakable.
I want to leave you with one final thought. The very next time you're scrolling and some viral photo or outrageous video makes your blood boil, stop. Take a breath. Ask yourself, did this really happen today exactly as presented, or am I just looking at a manipulated piece of the past? Before you blindly trust that rush of emotional outrage, take control. Apply your new OSINT tools. Run the search. Look for those geographical clues. Check the metadata. Seeing is no longer believing, but now you have the exact toolkit to verify reality for yourself. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and we'll see you next time.